You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one flag away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bust up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play. And the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch. And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. It's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. Tonight, the York Revolution hosts the reigning Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks in the second of a three-game weekend series. The starting pitchers in tonight's game for Long Island, it's going to be right-hander Brendan Feldman. And for York, it will be left-hander Austin Nicely. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Moore, and I'd like to welcome you to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network as we bring you complete coverage of Long Island Ducks baseball here in 2021. The Long Island Ducks defeated the York Revolution 6-0 on Friday evening in the opener of a three-game weekend series here at PeoplesBank Park. Long Island took a quick 2-0 advantage off Revolution losing pitcher Duke Von Schaman in the top of the second inning, courtesy of an RBI single off the bat of Sal Giordina and a run-scoring fielder's choice produced by Johnny Turbo. The Flock sent 8 men to the plate in the fifth frame, scoring 4 more runs to open up a 6-0 cushion, highlighted by a pair of doubles from Giordina and Charlie Tilson, with the former plating 1 and the latter plating a pair. This 6-run outburst was more than enough for winning pitcher Joe Iorio, who improved to 2-0 on the season, tossing 6 innings of shutout baseball on just 4 hits allowed, striking out 3 in the process. The right-hander notched his second consecutive quality start, lowering his ERA to 1.69 on the young campaign. The bullpen trio of Chris Reed, Anderson De Leon, and Anthony Rosati did the rest, retiring 9 of the 11 batters they faced. So the Ducks are coming into this game, which is their 15th overall on the season, with a record of 8-5. They are currently in first place in the first half of the North Division standings, 2 games in front of the Lancaster Barnstormers. The Ducks have won 3 consecutive games overall and 5 of their last 6. And they are at their high water mark here in 2021, 3 games above the 500 mark. And they are also riding that 3-game winning streak, which is a season high as well. The York Revolution are playing in game number 14. They are currently 5-8 on the season. They're in third place in the first half of the North Division standings, 3 games back of the Long Island Ducks. The Revs have struggled at home here this year. They are just 1-4. The Ducks away from their home ballpark at I said it again, Fairfield Properties Ballpark, are 3-3 on the road here in 2021. So we are going to take our first commercial break of the evening, and when we return, earlier tonight I sat down with Anthony Rosati, who last night made his professional baseball debut, finishing the game off in the 9th inning. And he talked about that experience with me, and you will hear about what was going on in the mind of Anthony's professional debut, a local product from Copeg, New York. So when we come back on the pregame show, you will hear that interview as we get you set for the second of this three-game weekend series here in the Keystone State between the York Revolution and the Long Island Ducks, right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Welcome back to the pregame show here at PeoplesBank Park as we get you set for the second of a three-game weekend series between the Long Island Ducks and the York Revolution. I'm pleased to be joined at this time by pitcher Anthony Rosati. Anthony, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes.
No problem. Thanks for coming to grab me out of the outfield.
So let's just talk about the timeline in terms of how you made it here as a member of the Long Island Ducks. The first thing I'd like you to discuss is the open player tryout that took place at Fairfield Properties Ballpark on May 15th. So just let the fans know about what that process was like and, how the front office and the coaching staff was able to get a look at you that day.
To be honest with you, it was one of the easiest things ever because I live about 15-20 minutes from the stadium. So all I had to do was just come to the ball field and just pitch on the stadium, pitch at the stadium, and the coaches congratulated me after, just told me good job, and they wanted to see me again. So it was really a lot easier than traveling across the country to get an opportunity.
And you mentioned that you're a Long Island native from Copiague, New York. So growing up as a New York baseball fan, did you follow the Ducks at all, or did you have a liking for the Yankees or the Mets in particular? Just tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, me, my Uncle Pat, and my cousin Greg actually sat in the first row behind the catcher when I was growing up, and I remember the game vividly. It was a night game, and it was a really close game, and I had a baseball camp where the Ducks members came and helped out when I was younger, and they signed my glove, and just it always stood out to me. I was enamored by the professional baseball player when I was younger, and it was really nice to have the tryout go the way it did. And yes, my family, there's some diehard Yankee fans and there's some diehard Met fans, and we don't get along when the season's going on too well, but yeah, it's definitely fun. My family's filled with a bunch of characters, so it makes the game a lot more interesting.
Now, you played your collegiate career after attending Holy Trinity High School in Hicksville with St. John's University and then the University of West Alabama.
Yes.
So at what point did you start to feel like, okay, playing with both of those teams, that, hey, I'm getting some recognition here and maybe there's a big-time professional future on the horizon?
I actually received a good amount of recognition in high school, and going to a D1 university, you're not allowed to get drafted for 3 years. So I went to junior college after St. John's, after my coach Scott Brown left, and went to Vanderbilt. And I went to Western Oklahoma State College with Kurt Russell and Brett and those guys over there, who became like family, and I got some recognition down there, but it was away from home, so the scouts had to, new people and new location had to recognize you, and so it's definitely a process to get recognition, but I always felt and trusted in God, just telling him what he wants me to do and trying to be obedient to that, because I love the game and I want to see where it can take me.
And finally, last night, you make your professional baseball debut. What was it like to get the call that it was time to, A, get ready to warm up, and then B, hey, ninth inning, let's close the game out. It's your turn to take the mound for your first ever professional baseball appearance. Just tell us what the emotions were like at that point.
Man, I mean, I was really excited just to be able to get the opportunity to close the game and get the shutout with Joe and the guys pitching the way they did the whole game and playing like they did and putting up that many runs. It just shows me how many people have so much talent on this team and how many people were working hard before and after the game and how the results showed. And as you know, the rain and everybody trying to get the game ready to go, it was just exciting that it was my turn. I felt like I worked hard. I just wanted to pitch and play, so it was a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations on your first ever professional baseball experience, and
thank you.
Terrific success last night and continued success for the remainder of your career as well.
Thank you so much.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Darren Downs, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park here in York, Pennsylvania, as we set the table for the second of a 3-game weekend series between the Long Island Ducks and York Revolution. Let's take a look at tonight's starting pitching matchup. We'll begin with the Long Island Ducks as they send right-hander Brendan Feldman to the mound. Feldman has made 2 starts so far this season in a Long Island Ducks uniform, a pair of no decisions in each of those starts. And in each start, both on the road against West Virginia and Southern Maryland, he went 5 innings. He has a 2.70 earned run average. His last start in Waldorf at Regency Furniture Stadium against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs was back on June the 6th. In that no decision, 1 run allowed on 5 hits and 5 innings of work, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. The Ducks were victorious in that game. 5-1 was the final score. So we'll see if Brandon Feldman can stretch out just a bit tonight here in his attempt to get past the 5-inning plateau for Wally Backman, Darren Downs, and the Long Island Ducks this evening, as Feldman is in search of his first decision on the winning side in a flock uniform here in 2021. The York Revolution countered with left-hander Austin Nicely. Nicely is 0-1 on the season with an ERA of an even 9. His last start was on June the 5th at Clipper Magazine Stadium against the rival Lancaster Barnstormers, and that was an absolute slugfest. The Barnstormers walked off on the Revs, winning that game in 10 innings by the final score of 11-10. So in the no decision for Nicely, he pitched 5 1/3 innings and allowed 7 runs on 11 hits. 6 of the 7 runs were earned, and he had no walks and 1 strikeout. He threw 84 pitches, 50 were for strikes. He left the game when the two teams were knotted at 7, and then, as I said, the Barnstormers were able to walk off on the Revs. 11-10 was the final in 10 innings of play. So we'll see if Austin Nicely can pick up his first victory of the season here for the York Revolution as the Revs try to even up this 3-game weekend series at a victory apiece. This is going to be Feldman's, Nicely's third start and 4th appearance overall. His 1 relief appearance came back on June the 1st at Gastonia, a 10-9 loss for the Revs. It was a scoreless inning of relief, 1 strikeout in the process, 14 pitches thrown, and 9 of the 14 were for strikes. So he will try to get ahead on the count against these Long Island Ducks hitters, and the challenge for Ducks starting pitcher Brendan Feldman tonight will be to keep that very potent York Revolution lineup in check. That's exactly what Joe Iorio did in his start last evening, as well as the trio of relievers that finished the game off in Chris Reed, Anderson De Leon, and Anthony Rosati. The Revs are first in the Atlantic League in batting at .295. They're also first in on-base percentage with a .417 clip, first in slugging percentage at .445, and their OPS, on-base plus slugging percentage, is also an Atlantic League best, .862 overall. So we will see what happens in tonight's game as the Ducks are looking to make it 4 consecutive victories overall and 6 in their last 7 games played. The Ducks are at a season-high 8-5 right now, looking also to extend their lead in the North Division standings, which stands at 2 games over the Lancaster Barnstormers here in the first half of the 2021 season. We'll take one final break, and when we come back, we will have the singing of the national anthem and then first pitch as the Ducks take on the Revs on a Saturday evening here in the Keystone State. The pregame show continues in just a moment right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Michael Tonkin, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night I told my husband, baby, I'm ready to grow. And he said, are we having a baby? I said, no, but I do want to expand our business. So First National Bank of Long Island really delivered.
At First National, we offer competitive rates in the financing you need and access to expert local lenders. We also underwrite and service every loan. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
The York Revolution have taken the field, and they are now being surrounded by many youngsters from various little leagues here in the metropolitan York area. And we are now going to have the singing of tonight's Star Spangled Banner. Star Spangled Banner performed here tonight at PeoplesBank Park. A terrific job as always. All of the pomp and circumstances taking place. And now it is time for Long Island Ducks baseball. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your homes across the globe here on this Saturday evening, courtesy of the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Let's take a look at the starting lineups in tonight's ball game. First, for the visiting Long Island Ducks, who are 8-5 on the season, 3-3 on the road. They have won 3 in a row and 5 of their last 6 games, and currently are in first place in the first half of the North Division standings, 2 games ahead of the Lancaster Barnstormers. Johnny Turbo will lead off and play right field. Steve Lombardozzi plays second base and bats number 2 in the order. L.J. Mazzilli gets to start in left field. He will hit third. Lou Ford, the designated hitter, will bat fourth. Brian Jackson, the shortstop, hits fifth. Ray Fuentes, the center field, hits sixth. Hector Sanchez gets to start at first base and bats seventh. Sal Giardina, the catcher, hits eighth. And Ben Farias, the third baseman, will bat ninth. The starting pitcher tonight for the Long Island Ducks is the right-hander Brendan Feldman. No record on the season and a 2.70 earned run average. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the York Revolution, who are 5-8 on the season, 1-4 here at PeoplesBank Park. In third place in the first half of the North behind the Long Island Ducks. Darian Sanford will lead off and play center field. Wellington Dotel, the designated hitter, bats second. Melky Mesa in left field will hit third. Nelly Rodriguez plays first base and bats cleanup. Carlos Franco at third base hits fifth. Rashad Crawford in right field bats sixth. Carlos Castro catches and bats seventh. Jan Sanchez, the shortstop, hits eighth. And Jack Kenley plays second base and bats ninth. The starting pitcher tonight for the York Revolution is the left-hander Austin Nicely. 0-1 is his record on the season, and he has an earned run average of an even 9. Our game time temperature is brought to you courtesy of the Weather Channel under mostly cloudy skies. It is currently 79 degrees. There is just a 6% chance of rain in the forecast. The humidity is at 63%, and the winds are out of the south-southeast at 3 miles per hour. Johnny Turbo steps into the batter's box. He will lead off the ball game. Will be followed by Steve Lombardozzi and L.J. Mazzilli. Turbo, a right-handed batter wearing number 14 and playing right field. Austin Nicely's first pitch of the evening is a fastball that misses down low for ball 1, and we are underway. Turbo is playing in game number 14, hitting .310 on the season with a home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch is lifted in the air down the right field line, and that'll land in the crowd. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. The umpires in tonight's ball game behind home plate calling the balls and strikes is Justin Sims. Jerry Martinez is the first base umpire, and John Grosso is the umpire over at third. Just underway here in the top of the first from PeoplesBank Park. Nicely kicks and winds the 1-1 to Turbo, slashed foul to the right side out of play. Defensively for the Revolution, Nelly Rodriguez is at first base. Jack Kenley is at second. Jan Sanchez is the shortstop, and Carlos Franco is over at third. Melky Mesa is in left field. Darian Sanford is the center fielder. Rashad Crawford is in right field. Carlos Castro catches Austin Nicely. Turbo steps out of the batter's box momentarily. He's behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Turbo last night in the number 9 spot in the order was 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored, and he was also caught stealing for the first time here in 2021. Austin Nicely is 6'1", 205 pounds, 26 years old, from Broadus, Virginia. And he's peaked at the single A level in his professional career. Curveball is in the dirt, and that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Johnny Turbo has been getting on base aplenty this season. He currently has an 8-game on base streak and 4-game hitting streak. The 8-game on base streak is a team high. Grounded to the left side, scooped by Franco, and he fires across the diamond in time, and that's the first out of the night. In steps Steve Lombardozzi, switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Nicely, wearing number 2 and getting the start at second base. Lombardozzi is playing in game number 14. He's batting .289 with a home run and 10 RBIs. This pitch is taken at the knees for a called strike 1. Lombardozzi, also in the number 2 spot in the order last night, was 1 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. Rounded up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. So Lombardozzi has the game's first hit of the evening. A single right back through the originator. And the Flock have a 1-out base runner for L.J. Mazzilli. Mazzilli, a right-handed batter wearing number 13. Getting the start in left field. And for LJ, this is game number 7 overall. He's batting .294 with no home runs and 3 RBIs. First pitch to LJ, and it's in the dirt, and it gets away from Castro. And that will allow Lombardozzi to move up into scoring position. They count 1-0 to L.J. Mazzilli. We'll wait for the official scoring on that last pitch. 1-0 to Mazzilli. It's off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. Mazzilli was 0 for 4 last night. He did reach on an error. And it is a passed ball charged to Carlos Castro. Moving Lombardozzi into scoring position. The pitch is swung on and missed, and it gets away from Castro, and it'll allow Lombardozzi now to advance to third. So a passed ball. And now we will see how that last pitch is going to be ruled. Either way, the Ducks have a runner at third and only 1 down here in the top of the first. And it is a passed ball. So 2 passed balls in the inning. Charged to Carlos Castro. Moves Lombardozzi all the way from first to third. Pitch to Mazzilli is a fly ball to deep right field. Giving chase is Crawford, backpedaling, and he makes the catch in front of the warning track. Tagging is Lombardozzi. He will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly for L.J. Mazzilli, and 3 batters into the ballgame. The Ducks take a 1-0 lead. So Mazzilli gets the job done. A pair of pass balls charged to Carlos Castro. Brings Lombardozzi in. That's the 4th RBI on the season for Mazzilli. Lou Ford takes strike 1 at the knees from Austin Nicely. Ford, a right-handed batter wearing number 20, and is the designated hitter tonight. 1 pitch is inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ford is playing in his 7th game. He has 1 hit in 9 at-bats and a pair of RBIs. Rounded up the middle, off the mound, fielded by Kenley, and he throws the first to end the inning. The Ducks take the lead in the top half of the first frame as they pick up 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and nobody left on base. After 1/2 inning of play, the score is the Long Island Ducks 1 and the York Revolution coming up to bat on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is a First National Bank of LI walk to first. For 93 years, the First National Bank of LI has been helping their clients succeed. They invite you to experience their customer-first approach for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. Brandon Feldman is staked to a 1-0 lead as the Rebs come to bat in the home half of the first. Darian Sanford will lead off for York. Will be followed by Wellington Dotel and Melky Mesa. Sanford, a switch hitter, batting left against the right-hander Feldman. Wearing at number 1 and playing center field. Feldman's first pitch of the evening is a fastball that misses outside for ball 1. Sanford is playing in game number 14. He's batting .231 with a solo home run. The 1-0. This is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Brandon Feldman is making his 3rd game start of the season at no record thus far and a 2.70 earned run average. The 2-0 is taken at the knees for a called strike. 2-1 is the count. Feldman has pitched 10 innings thus far for the Flock, allowing 4 runs on 10 hits. 3 of the 4 runs have been earned. 1 home run, or I should say 1 batter hit, 4 walks and 4 strikeouts. Pulled down the first baseline, and that is a fair ball. Darian Sanford never left the batter's box. Hector Sanchez will have the easiest out he will ever record, as Sanford thought the ball was going to roll foul, and it stayed in. It was 3 unassisted, and that is the first out here in the last half of inning number 1. In steps Wellington Dotel, right-handed batter wearing number 15. He is the designated hitter tonight. Dotel is playing in game number 14. He's off to a hot start, hitting .381 with a home run and 7 RBIs. Grounded up the middle to his right. Lombardozzi gobbles it up, and he throws across the body in time to retire Dotel. 2 ground ball outs behind Brandon Feldman to begin his night on the mound as he looked for the shutdown frame. Base is empty for Melky Mesa. Right-handed batter wearing number 29. He's playing left field tonight. Mesa, this is game number 13. The batting average stands at .245. He has no home runs and 9 RBIs. First pitch fastball is taken at the knees for a called strike 1. Brendan Feldman is 6'4", 205 pounds, 27 years old, from Washington, Missouri. 1 pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Finishing out Feldman's numbers this season for the Flock. I mentioned that he has 1 batter hit, 4 walks and 4 strikeouts, a .278 batting average against, and 42 batters faced entering tonight's start. The 1-1. This is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lined into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit and go all the way to the wall. Dotel rounds first and heads, Mesa rounds first and heads to second. And he arrives in safely with a 2-out stand-up double. So the first hit of the night for the Revs puts a runner in scoring position. And that is the tying run. Lead run will come to the plate in the person of Nelly Rodriguez. A well-struck double off the bat of Mesa. That is his team-leading 6th two-base hit of the season. Bring up Nelly Rodriguez. Right-handed batter wearing number 25. He's getting the start at first base tonight. This pitch misses low and away for ball 1. Rodriguez is playing in game number 14. He's hitting .380 with 3 home runs. That's tops on the ball club, and he's second in RBIs with 16. Check swing on the slider, the appeal to first base, and no swing, says Jerry Martinez. As Feldman falls behind, 2 balls and no strikes. The Revs are hitting .361 this season with runners in scoring position and 2 out. 2-0 pitch is taken on the inner half for a called strike. York was held in check offensively all night last evening, having been shut out. They were 0 for 5 with men in scoring position overall. The 2-1. Slider in the dirt, knocked down by Sal Giardina. Feldman falls behind, 3 balls and 1 strike. If the inning continues, Carlos Franco waits on deck for York. The 3-1. And that pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike. As Feldman works the count full. Mesa is the runner at second, 2 out in the last of the first, 1-0 Long Island. The payoff pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, side retired. So Rodriguez gets beaten on the fastball, and Brendan Feldman is able to pick up the shutdown inning, stranding that tying run in scoring position. For the Revs, no runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the second here at PeoplesBank Park. The Ducks leading at 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Vin Mazzaro, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
The 2021 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health. Long live Long Island. Ryan Jackson takes strike one from Austin Nicely to open up the top of the second. Long Island out in front 1-0. Jackson, a right-handed batter wearing number 9. He is the shortstop tonight. 1-1. He's taken on the outside corner for a called strike, and the count is 1-2. Jackson is playing in game number 14. He's hitting .362 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. 1-2 pitch is grounded weakly to the second baseman, Jack Kenley. He gobbles it up and throws to first. Score at 4-3. One out and nobody on for Ray Fuentes. Left-handed batter wearing number 15. Fuentes is playing center field tonight. And fans, Ray Fuentes is the 10th batter of tonight's game. Did you know you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and learn more. Fuentes, on the first pitch thrown from Nicely, gets plunked. And the Ducks have a 1-out base runner for Hector Sanchez. Flock have good speed at first in Fuentes. And it brings up Hector Sanchez, switch hitter batting right. This pitch is in tight for ball 1. Sanchez wears number 33 and is getting the start at first base tonight. This is his 13th start overall. He's hitting .206 with a home run and 9 RBIs. The 1-0. Paints the black on the outer half for a called strike. Fuentes is the runner at first. He is hit by the pitch for the 3rd time this year. Runner goes. The pitch is taken down low. The throw to second on one hop is not in time. Fuentes moves up into scoring position with the stolen base. Good speed there by the Ducks center fielder. For Fuentes, that is his 4th stolen base of the season in as many attempts. The Ducks have another runner in scoring position. One down in the count, 2-1 to Sanchez. And Sanchez gets hit by the pitch. Second hit batsman of the inning. And that puts runners at first and second with 1 away. For Sal Giardina. Both runners on base here have been plunked by Sanchez. I should say by Nicely, excuse me. Now Giardina steps in. First pitch, and he went around on the check swing, says home plate umpire Justin Sims. 0-1 is the count. Giardina is a right-handed batter wearing number 24. He's doing the catching duties tonight. This is game number 14 for Sal. He's hitting .297 with a home run and 8 RBIs. The 0-1. Cut on and missed. 0-2 is the count. So as I said, Fuentes gets hit by a pitch for the 3rd time this year. Sanchez gets plunked for the 1st time in 2021. The Ducks have a pair of base runners. The 0-2. It's grounded up the middle, off the glove up nicely. It's fielded by Kenley. He goes to step on the bag for one, and then throws to first in time for the double play, and that retires a side. So the 1-4-3 twin killing allows Nicely to get through the second inning unscathed despite hitting a pair of batters in this frame. For Long Island, no runs, no hits, and there was one runner left on base. After an inning and a half, the Ducks lead at 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elgin Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by ClearVision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park here in York, Pennsylvania. We move to the home half of inning number 2 with Long Island out in front 1-0. Carlos Franco will lead off for the Revs, who have been followed by Rashad Crawford and Carlos Castro. Franco, a left-handed batter. Feldman's first pitch is popped up, foul ground, third base side, and that'll land in the crowd. Franco wears number 13 and plays third base. Game number 12 for Franco. He's hitting .342 with 3 home runs and 17 RBIs. Feldman kicks and fires the 0-1. And that fastball is taken on the outer half for a called strike. 0-2 is the count. The Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks, and the trainer of the Long Island Ducks, Deanna Reynolds, happily informs me that there are no injuries to report. So that is a great sign for this Long Island Ducks roster. And I'm sure smiles across the board by the coaching staff, knowing that the team is indeed in good health. Manager Wally Backman, hitting coach Lou Ford, pitching coach Darren Downs, bullpen coach Michael Tonkin, and bullpen catcher Anthony Sirianni. Round out your Long Island Ducks coaching staff in 2021. 2-2 is the count to Carlos Franco, leading off the last of the second. The 2-2. Pulled to first base. That's a fair ball. It's fielded by Sanchez, and he steps on the bag to easily retire Franco. Feldman is doing a very good job early on picking up ground ball outs. Of the 4 outs recorded, 3 of them have been on the ground, along with the strikeout of Nelly Rodriguez. In steps Rashad Crawford, left-handed batter, wearing number 20 and getting the start in right field. Pitch is low and away for ball one. Crawford is playing in game number 13. He's hitting .313, 2 home runs and 10 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Feldman is in his 4th professional season. He's peaked at the AAA level in his career. Grounded to the right side, moving over is Lombardoza. He gloves and throws to first. 2 men away. Another ground ball out for Feldman. 4 of the first 5 outs have been recorded on the ground by the Ducks right-hander. Base is empty for Carlos Castro. Right-handed batter wearing number 33. He is the catcher tonight. For Castro, this is game number 11. He's hitting .417 with 15 hits and 36 at-bats. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. First pitch misses low and outside for ball one. The 1-0. Grounded to the left side. Staying with it nicely is Farias, and he throws across the diamond in time to end the inning. It's a tough play, but well up to the task was Ben Farias. The Ducks just retired the Revolution 1-2-3, making this another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1-2-3. Visit psegli.com/efficiency. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. We move to the 3rd here in the Keystone State. The Ducks leading it 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is Echo LeBron, and you are listening to Duck Baseball on Long Island Duck Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at psegli.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. We move to the top half of the leading the Revs 1-0. Ben Farias will lead off for Long Island. He'll be followed by Johnny Turbo and Steve Lombardozzi. Farias swinging at the first pitch, lines it into the gap in left center field, and that's going to get down for an extra base hit and one hop over the wall. Ben Farias, first pitch swinging at the fastball from Austin Nicely, laces a leadoff ground rule double. And the Ducks have a runner in scoring position with nobody out for Johnny Turbo. So that was a well-struck ball on the part of Ben Farias. Aggressively going after the first pitch thrown here by Austin Nicely in the 3rd inning. Farias, that is his first two-base hit of the season. And another chance for Long Island with a runner in scoring position. They go back to the top of the order and at Johnny Turbo. First pitch is in the dirt, knocked down by Carlos Castro. 1-0 is the count. Turbo gave the keynote in tonight's ballgame, grounding out to Carlos Franco at third base. First time tonight that the Ducks have a leadoff base runner against Austin Nicely. The 1-0. Slowly hit in front of the plate. Tough play. Castro has it, and he sidearms to first just in time to retire Turbo, but it's a productive out as Farias moves over to third base. Castro knew about the speed of Turbo, came out of the crouch position quickly, and made a strong throw to first for the 2-3 putout. But Turbo is able to move Farias over to third with only one away as Steve Lombardozzi steps in. He singled and scored the only run of the ball game so far back in inning number 1. First pitch is a slider in the dirt for ball 1. It's been a busy night for Carlos Castro already this evening. The corner infielders are in on the grass. Deli Rodriguez at first and Carlos Franco at third. The middle infielders are back. Nicely falls behind, 2 balls and no strikes. Eleven batters faced now for Austin Nicely. 5 first pitch strikes. 2-0. Outside, 3 balls and no strikes. The Ducks as a team this season are hitting .320 with runners in scoring position. They were 4 for 5 last night. They look to add to the early 1-0 lead. 3-0 pitch is taken on the outer half for a called strike 1. So Lombardozzi still has the count in his favor at 3-1. We'll probably see a fastball to his liking. The 3-1. And that misses low, ball 4. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. So Lombardozzi has reached base in both plate appearances. The first free pass of the night surrendered by Nicely. And that puts runners at the corners with 1 away for LJ Mazzilli. Mazzilli got the scoring started with a sacrifice fly back in the first, plating Lombardozzi. Lombardozzi singled with 1 out against Nicely for the game's first hit and then advanced to second and third base on a pair of passed balls charged to Carlos Castro. Infield is at double play depth. Nicely induced Giardina to ground into a 1-4-3 double play to end the second. First pitch misses for ball 1. There's been a lot of traffic on the bases early on in this ball game for Long Island. Double play has definitely helped Nicely. He could use another one right here. 1-0 to Maz. Is lined into center field, and that's going to be caught on the run by Sanford. And he fires it back in on a couple of hops to home plate. No advance by either base runner. So Sanford got a good jump on the baseball. And some indecisiveness on the part of Farias at third base as to whether or not he should go. So that's a big out for Nicely here as the runners remain at the corners. And now 2 away for Lou Ford. Ford grounded out to second his first time up. Ford, this is game number 7. He now has 1 hit in 10 at-bats and a pair of RBIs. First pitch is fouled out of play. The Ducks, with runners in scoring position and 2 out this season, have a team batting average of .286. Another good number. Lou is looking to add to that total right here. The 0-1 is grounded up the middle. Sliding to his left is Sanchez, and he goes to second to end the inning. The Ducks are now 0 for 4 early on with runners in scoring position in this ballgame. For Long Island, no runs on 1 hit and 2 runners left on base. In the middle of the third, the Flock leads it 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fan, this is catcher Hector Sanchez, and you are listening to Dog Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we live remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Long Island 1, York 0, as the Revs come to bat in the bottom half of inning number 3. Fans continue to file in here Park on a very comfortable Saturday evening in the Keystone State. Jan Sanchez will lead off for the Revs, followed by Jack Kenley and Darian Sanford. Sanchez, a right-handed batter, wearing number 2. He is the shortstop tonight. And for Sanchez, this is game number 4 overall. He's hitting .333 with 4 hits and 12 at-bats and 2 RBIs. Brendan Feldman has retired the last 4 batters he's faced. First pitch swinging at Sanchez. It's a high fly ball to left field. It should be a can of corn for L.J. Mazzilli. He moves under it and makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. In steps Jack Kenley, left-handed batter wearing number 9. He's playing second base tonight. And this is Kenley's first at-bat in a Revs uniform as he takes the first pitch at the knees for a called strike 1. First time through the order, 9 batters faced, 5 first pitch strikes for Brendan Feldman.
The nice part around here is you have all these baseball trainers just for living in this area.
1 pitch misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and see what's happening locally in Major League Baseball as we move along here in the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. They're playing a doubleheader in Waldorf. And in the top of the 7th inning in game number 1. Southern Maryland is in front of Lancaster 3-0. 1-2 to Kenley. Misses away 2-2. Shirley got the start for Lancaster in that game. He is now relieved by Espinal. And for Southern Maryland, Devine was the starting pitcher, and Latos is now on in relief. Lined up the middle, past the leap of Ryan Jackson into center field for a base hit. So Jack Kenley's first at bat in a Revs uniform results in a clean single to center. And York has a 1-out base runner as they go back to the top of the order, and Darian Sanford. Southern Maryland out in front of Lancaster 3-0 in game 1 of that twin bill in the top of the 7th at Regency Furniture Stadium. Darian Sanford never left the batter's box in his first at bat, as he thought the ground ball to the right side was going to roll foul, and it stayed fair. Hector Sanchez fielded it and stepped right on the first base bag. So that at bat, I'm sure, did not make Mark Mason very happy. He's a fundamentally sound manager. I'm sure was very surprised to see Sanford not leave the box. Pop foul out of play, and the count is even on a ball and a strike. Bringing the defensive alignment for the flock, Hector Sanchez is at first base, Steve Lombardozzi is at second, Ryan Jackson is the shortstop, and Ben Farias is over at third. Left to right in the outfield is L.J. Mazzilli, Ray Fuentes, and Johnny Turbo, with Sal Giardina catching Brendan Feldman. Throw to first, and getting back in standing is Kenley. They're playing a doubleheader in Lexington, and in the top of the 5th, the Legends lead the Honey Hunters 2-1 in game 1 of that twin bill. Slider cut on and miss. 1-2 is the count. For Gastonia, Hovis is on the mound, still pitching for the Honey Hunters. Lexington has McGowan towing the rubber. He remains in the game as well. Sale has hit his 6th home run for the Honey Hunters. Barnum has hit home run number 2 for the Legends. Count holds in a ball and 2 strikes to Darian Sanford. In West Virginia, the Power have a 3-0 lead over the Rockers in the bottom of the 1st. Runner goes, and the pitch is taken. The throw to second on one hop is not in time. So Kenley singles and now steals second base. His first hit and now first stolen base in a Revs uniform. Moves the tying run into scoring position with only 1 away. And the count level at 2-2 to Darian Sanford. That is York's 22nd stolen base in 27 attempts this season, better than an 81% success ratio. They have the most stolen bases in the Atlantic League. They were 0 for 1 last night. Sanford fouls the pitch off of the chest protector of Giardina, and the count holds at 2-2.
There's a lot of steps to get up.
Feldman looks back at second, sets at the letters, 2-2 to Sanford. Struck him out. So Sanford chases the slider out of the zone. And that is his second strikeout on the night for Brendan Feldman. Kenley remains at second. Now it's left up to Wellington Dotel. Rounded out to Steve Lombardozzi at second base, his first time up. This afternoon at Citi Field, the Mets defeated the Padres. 4-1 was the final as they take the first 2 games of that weekend series in Flushing. 1-0 is the count to Dotel. Marcus Stroman picks up the win, improving to 6-4. Edwin Diaz notches his 12th save. Joe Musgrove suffers a loss, dropping to 4-6. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit his 18th home run of the season in the losing effort. 1-0 to Dotel is a good slider out of the zone, swung on and missed. For the Metropolitans, Francisco Lindor hit home run number 6. Jonathan Villar, very impressive, also his 6th home run of the season. As the Mets have now taken the first 2 games of that series and improved to 30. Jacob deGrom, another ridiculous start last night. They're playing 2 in Philadelphia. It is a day-night doubleheader, I believe, according to the scoreboard. The 1-1 to Dotel. Fly ball deep right field. Playable for Johnny Turbo. He moves under it and makes the catch to end the inning. We'll finish out the out-of-town scoreboard in the 4th. And we talk about that Yankees game against the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park. For the Revs in the 3rd, no runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the 4th here at PeoplesBank Park with the Ducks out in front 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is Pitch listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there. For coverage of the Long Island Ducks, Mets, Yankees, Major and Minor League Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer, visit nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. Ryan Jackson leads off the top of the 4th, and he goes after the first pitch and grounds it up the middle. Scooped out of the dirt by Sanchez, and he throws the first to retired Jackson. His opposite number, 1 pitch and 1 out, as Jackson is 0 for 2, now having grounded out in both plate appearances. Ray Fuentes steps in. Fuentes was hit by a pitch and stole his 4th base of the season in his opening plate appearance back in inning number 2. That was the first of consecutive hit batsmen surrendered by Austin Nicely. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Fuentes is playing in game number 12. He's hitting 189, entering play tonight with a home run and 4 RBIs. With the 2-hit batsman tonight, Nicely has now plunked 3 overall in 2021. Lefty-lefty matchup. Fastball is in the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a single game that is being played tonight between the Phillies and the Yankees at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies have a 7-4 lead over the Pinstripes. in the top half of the 9th inning. 2-2 now to Fuentes. Two is grounded the other way, foul. And we'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball misses inside, full count. Fuentes is making it nicely work in this at bat. Nicely has thrown 46 pitches, 27 for strikes. The 3-2 pitch misses downstairs. And the Ducks have a 1-out base runner. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. So Fuentes has reached base in both plate appearances. And it brings up Hector Sanchez, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. See if Fuentes may be in motion once again. He stole his 4th base of the season back in the 2nd after being hit by the pitch. Runner goes, and the pitch is slowly hit in front of the mound. Charging it is nicely. He bobbles it and throws wide of first. And Sanchez will be safe. So with Fuentes in motion, nicely hustled off of the mound. Could not get a clean grab on the baseball. And then the throw to first was wide as it pulled Nelly Rodriguez off of the bag. So it's a throwing error charge to Austin Nicely. The Ducks have runners at first and second with one away for Sal Giardina. That is the 27th error committed by the Revs this season. That's the most in the Atlantic League, and they're 3rd in this series. Giardina takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Sal grounded into an inning-ending 1-4-3 double play his first time up. That concluded the 2nd. Base runners aplenty for the Flock early on in this game. Looking to add to a 1-0 lead. There goes Fuentes, and now he puts on the brakes about halfway between 2nd and 3rd and hustles back to 2nd base. Giardina takes a strike, and the count is 1-1. I don't know if Fuentes may have missed a sign there or if he just didn't really have good tracking on the infield dirt, but he was able to hustle back. So the count holds at a ball and a strike. For the Yankees, Gary Sanchez has hit his 8th home run of the season. Brugnet Odor has hit number 6, and DJ LeMahieu number 4. And the Yankees have just scored 3 in the 9th to tie the Phillies at 7. Get off the end of the bat foul, and the count is 1-2 to Giardina. 7-7, Yankees and Phillies in the top of the 9th at Citizens Bank Park. That concludes your out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and locally in Major League Baseball. Ducks looking for their first hit with a runner in scoring position tonight. They're 0 for 4 thus far. Giardina goes down swinging on the slider. And that's out number 2. That's the first strikeout of the night for Austin Nicely. He continues to be making the big pitches when he needs to. And now it'll be left up to the number 9 hitter, Ben Farias, who on the first pitch he saw from Austin Nicely in the 3rd inning had a ground rule double off of over the wall in left center field for his first 2-base hit of the season. First pitch curveball bends in at the knees for a called strike 1. $18 batters face now for Austin Nicely, 9 first pitch strikes. The 0-1 to Farias. Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count. Ducks have left 3 runners on base so far, and they have 2 more on base here in the 4th. Fuentes is the runner at second. Sanchez is over at first. So the Revs are not only last in the Atlantic League in errors now with 27, they're also last in fielding percentage at .945. The 0-2 is in the dirt. Knocked down by Castro, and the runners have to hold. 1-2 is the count. Austin Nicely resides in Grottoes, Virginia with his wife, Nikki. Pitching now here in Pennsylvania for the York Revolution. 1-2 is fouled off. Nicely in his professional career is 21-25. That's over the course of 77 games and 60 game starts. And his earned run average stands at 4.79. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on here in the 4th. 1-0 Long Island. Nicely looks back at second. The pitch to Farias is swung on and missed, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts of Giardina and Farias, the first 2 of the night, allow Austin Nicely to get through the 4th inning without any damage done. For the Ducks, no runs, no hits. There was a walk, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base. In the middle of the 4th, Long Island leads it 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The other day, my husband Jason was searching for something to watch on TV, and he said, "Baby, I want to take off." And I said, "Me too. Cancun?" And he said, "No, I mean our life. Get to the next level." So we called First National Bank of Long Island. Now we're going places.
With access to local decision makers who are known for highly personalized service, First National is the bank that always puts you first. Named us the best small bank in New York State. Let's connect at FNBLI.com. First National. Go first. Go far. First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
The Long Island Ducks return home on Tuesday, June 15th to open a 3-game series against the West Virginia Power. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the Fairfield Properties ballpark gates opening at 5:35, 5:20 for full season ticket holders. It's a triple play Tuesday. If the Ducks turn a triple play in the game, one lucky fan will win $25,000. Simply sign up prior to first pitch at the ticket kiosk on the main concourse to be eligible. 1-0 is the count to Melky Mesa, leading off the bottom of the 4th. Heart of the order for the Revs. They trail 1-0. Mesa will be followed by Nelly Rodriguez and Carlos Franco. Mesa had his 6th 2-base hit of the season in his opening turn. To purchase tickets for that game on Tuesday night, the Triple Play Tuesday, and any other game during the season, visit liducks.com, call 631-940-TIXX, or visit the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's the start of a 9-game homestand. A lot of home games being played for the Ducks. Up and coming starting with that brief 3-game homestand in which the Ducks took 2 of 3 over the High Point Rockers earlier this week. That began a stretch in which the Ducks will be playing 12 of 15 games in Central Islip. This brief 3-game road trip, the only games away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. A lot of home games coming up. The first 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday against the West Virginia Power. And the Lancaster Barnstormers face the Ducks for the first time in 2021, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's an off day Monday, and then the homestand concludes next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday when the Gastonia Honey Hunters come to Central Islip. Swing and a miss as Mesa goes down on the slider. And that is now 3 strikeouts on the night for Brendan Feldman. 1 out and nobody on for Nelly Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim swinging to end the bottom of the first inning. Feldman has retired the leadoff batter in each of the first 4 innings and has now erased 8 of the last 9 York Revolution hitters. First pitch swinging, Rodriguez. It's a towering pop-up to the right side of the infield. Steve Lombardozzi moves under it and makes the catch. 2 men away. Feldman is in a very nice pitching groove right now. Looking for his second 1-2-3 frame on the evening. Carlos Franco grounded out to Hector Sanchez at first base in his opening turn at the plate. That came to lead off to second inning. Pitch misses low and outside for ball 1. Feldman hoping to eat up some innings for Wally Backman and pitching coach Darren Downs tonight. His first 2 starts resulted in a pair of no decisions, and he went 5 innings in each of those outings. 1-0. Feldman has thrown 50 pitches, 30 for strikes. Getting ahead. He has 3 strikeouts and also is recording a lot of outs on the ground. These Revs pitchers are pounding that baseball into the ground. He's had a very effective slider and good velocity with his fastball. 2-1 now to Franco. Let's go over the dimensions here at PeoplesBank Park. It is 300 feet from home plate to left field, but in left field is the arch nemesis, very similar to the Green Monster at Fenway Park. It's 405 feet to straightaway center field and 326 feet down the right field line. 3-1 to Franco. Arch nemesis is 37.7 feet high. The 3-1 just misses ball 4. Franco is on board with a 2-out free pass, the first of the night, surrendered by Feldman. So Rashad Crawford will step in. He grounded out to Steve Lombardozzi at second base in his opening turn at the plate. Feldman last pitched on Sunday in the Ducks' 5-1 road win over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Good fastball taken on the inner half for a called strike 1. Feldman threw 80 pitches in that outing, 46 of which were strikes. His only blemish was a run-scoring single off the bat of Jake Marshall in the bottom half of the 4th inning. A 1 pitch fastball taken on the inside corner for a called strike, and quickly it's 0-2 to Rashad Crawford. Brandon Feldman spent most of the 2019 season with the River City Rascals of the Independent Frontier League, going 7-1 with a 1.97 earned run average and 4 complete games in 14 total games 13 of which were game starts. He enters this start with a 2.70 earned run average. And right now it's down to 1.98 as he's looking for his fourth scoreless inning. Another tremendous acquisition by general manager Mike Pfaff. 1-2 pitch misses outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Feldman played parts of 3 seasons from 2017 to 2019 in the Houston Astros organization, reaching as high as AAA Fresno back in 2018. The 2-2. This is outside, full count. Second full count of the night by Feldman. So that means an automatic start at first base with 3-2 and 2 out. Franco will be in motion. Sanchez does not want to give him too much of a lead, so he will continue to hold him on. Franco is running. The payoff pitch to Crawford. Strike 3 called. Side retired. Crawford takes the fastball right down Broadway as Brendan Feldman strikes out a pair in the inning and has 4 punches overall on the evening. For the Revs, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, and 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the 5th here at PeoplesBank Park. Long Island leading it 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Ray Fuentes, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park here in York, Pennsylvania. We move to the top half of the 5th inning with Long Island leading York 1-0 in the middle game of this 3-game weekend series here in the Keystone State. Top of the order, the 3rd go-around for the Flock against Austin Nicely. Johnny Turbo, first pitch swinging, grounds it sharply to 3rd, fielded cleanly by Franco, and he fires across the diamond in time, scored 5-3, 1 pitch and 1 out, as Turbo has now grounded out all 3 times tonight. In steps Steve Lombardozzi. Lombardozzi has reached base safely both times, singling and scoring a run in the 1st and walking back into 3rd. It's time for tonight's 5th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. Bringing that trivia question as this half inning moves along. First pitch to Lombardozzi is taken on the outer half for a called strike 1. One pitch is in the dirt as it goes to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's tonight's Long Island Ducks in-game 5th inning trivia question. Who is the Long Island Ducks all-time career leader in games played with 888? What Long Island Ducks player is the all-time Ducks career record holder in games played with 888. Line to third, right at Franco. And that's why they call it the hot corner, as he makes the catch to retire Lombardozzi. So that's a hang with him at bat there for Steve. You see, hit it sharply, but right into the glove of Franco at third base. So 2 out of nobody on for LJ Mazzilli. Mazzilli had a sacrifice fly in the first and lined out to center field sharply in the third. 0 for 1 thus far. Who is the Long Island Ducks all-time career record holder in games played with 888? Grounded to short, fielded on a couple of hops by Sanchez, and he throws the first in time. And it is a very productive and economical 1-2-3 inning for Austin Nicely here in the 5th. Nothing across for the Ducks. We've reached the midway point of tonight's ball game after 4.5 innings of play. The Ducks lead it 1-0 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Steve Lombardozzi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money saving rebates at pseglyny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Brendan Feldman toes the rubber for his 5th inning of work. He is yet to allow a run thus far. The Ducks have a 1-0 lead, with the Revs sending 7, 8, and 9 up against the right-hander, Carlos Castro, Jan Sanchez, and Jack Kenley. 2 hits allowed thus far by Feldman, a walk and 4 strikeouts. Castro grounded out to Ben Farias at third base his first time up. Working from the first base side of the rubber, Feldman kicks and fires the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. Brendan Feldman attended Lindenwood University. They are members of the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Line into left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So Castro is on board for the first time tonight. A leadoff single. That is the first time against Brendan Feldman that the Revs have had a leadoff base runner in 5 innings. And the tying run is at first. The go-ahead run comes to the plate in Jan Sanchez. Sanchez flied out to left field his first time up. That's just a 3rd hit surrendered by Feldman. Lindenwood University is located in St. Charles, Missouri. Lined into left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So back-to-back singles to left field from the 7 and 8 hitters. Castro and Sanchez have the Revs set up as they have runners at first and second with nobody out for the number 9 batter, Jack Kenley. The bottom of the order getting the job done against Feldman here in the 5th. And now we'll see if Kenley may be called upon to sacrifice. The runners up a base each. Kenley, in his first at bat with the Revs, singled and had a stolen base back in inning number 3. So based on that, maybe Mark Mason will asked Kenley to swing away. He does hit from the left side of the plate, so he could pull the ball to the right side and move that runner up to third in Castro. First pitch is down low for ball one. The Revs are 0 for 3 tonight with runners in scoring position. Now 0 for 8 in the series. The 1-0. This is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. And each of the first 2 pitches thrown by Feldman to Kenley, no inkling of showing bunt. 18 batters faced now by Feldman, 8 first pitch strikes. 2-0 is pulled foul. So Brendan Feldman attended Lindenwood University from 2016 to 2017. A very impressive collegiate career. 13-5 with a 3.01 earned run average. The 2-1 in the dirt, and it gets away from Giardina, and the wild pitch will move both runners up. So Feldman, who had stymied the Revolution offense early on in this ball game, now in a bit of a pickle. Back-to-back singles and a wild pitch put 2 in scoring position. The tying run is 90 feet away, and the lead run is at second, and the count is 3-1 to Kenley. Three 1 is lined to right. Turbo's under it. He makes the catch. Tagging is Castro. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off, and now the throw to third is going to be in time. So it is a double play. The game is tied, but that's just what the doctor ordered for the Ducks. That is a terrific job by Hector Sanchez, cutting the ball off and then throwing to third base. So it's a sacrifice fly and a run batted in for Kenley. He put out at third, goes 9-4-5, 9-3-5 I should say. And now the bases are empty for Darian Sanford. Boy, that was a really heads-up play by Hector Sanchez. Sanford shows bunt and takes the pitch high and outside for ball one. So despite the game being tied, I'm sure Feldman will gladly take that double play, because the bases are now empty. The count 1-0 to Sanford. Pulled to first, and staying with it is Sanchez, and he steps on the bag to end the inning. Feldman is able to limit the damage here in the fifth. The Revs had runners at second and third and nobody out, and are only able to plate the tying run in the process for York. 1 run on 2 hits, and nobody left on base. We move to the top of the 6th here at PeoplesBank Park, and the score is now tied at 1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is catcher Juan de la Cruz, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant, or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by ClearVision apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Crackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. 1-1 is the score as we move to the top of the sixth. Lou Ford takes strike one from Austin Nicely. 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Ford will be followed by Ryan Jackson and Ray Fuentes. Ford grounds it to the left side. Cutting it off is Franco. Low throw to first is scooped out by Rodriguez. Put out goes 5-3, and Ford is retired. He is now 0 for 3 on the night. So 1 out and nobody on for Ryan Jackson. Jackson has grounded out twice. Let's answer tonight's trivia question. First pitch to Jackson is in the dirt for ball one. We asked you, the fans, tonight's trivia question, which was, who is the Long Island Ducks all-time career record holder in games played with 888 in total? And the answer is Dan Lyons. Dan Lyons, the all-time Ducks career record holder in games played with 888. That is a stellar career in Central Islip for Dan Lyons. 2-1 is a count to Ryan Jackson. 1 out and nobody on in the top of the sixth of a 1-1 game. Curveball misses low. 3-1. To Jackson, misses outside. And fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. Third free pass issued by Nicely. And the lead run is at first with 1 away for Ray Fuentes. Fuentes has reached base twice. He was hit by a pitch and stole a base in the second and walked back in the fourth. Pitch to Fuentes is taken on the inner half for a called strike one. Austin Nicely made 1 start for the Revs in 2019 back on September 13th at Clipper Magazine Stadium against Lancaster, a no decision. 4 runs allowed in 4 innings pitched. He re-signed with York in both 2020 and 2021. The 0-1. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. This is Nicely's 7th professional season and 2nd here as a member of the Revolution. One to Fuentes is cut on and missed. Nicely was acquired from Evansville for a player to be named later on September 13th of 2019. He had a 9-inning complete game, a 5-hit shutout at Lake Erie on July 31st of 2019. So he does go deep into ball games as he is tonight. Piled off and the count holds at a ball and 2 strikes to Fuentes. Nicely was originally drafted by the Houston Astros in the 10th round of the 2013 MLB June Amateur Draft out of Spotswood High School in Penn Laird, Virginia. 1-2 to Fuentes is swung on and missed. So Ray is retired for the first time tonight, and that's the third strikeout on the evening for Austin Nicely. So Jackson remains at first, and now there's 2 away for Hector Sanchez. Sanchez was hit by a pitch in the second inning and reached on an error committed by the pitcher Nicely in the fourth. 0 for 1 thus far.
How far away you want to, right?
Switch hitter batting right against the left-hander Nicely. This pitch is in the dirt. Knocked down nicely by Castro, 1-0. Nicely spent 4 seasons in the Houston organization, reaching as high as the Midwest League Quad Cities in 2016 at the single-A level. So 1-0. Low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Nicely had committed to the University of Virginia before signing with Houston. He also played first base in high school and starred on the basketball court. He had a 37-point game during his senior season. The 2-0 is grounded to third. It comes up on Franco. He stays with it and goes a short way to second. And that retires the side. A walk and 1 left for the Ducks in the 6th after 5.5 innings of play. The score remains tied at 1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park here in York, Pennsylvania. 1-1 is the score as we move to the last of the 6th inning. On a beautiful June Saturday evening for baseball here in the Keystone State. Brendan Feldman will face 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Wellington Dotel, Melky Mesa, and Nelly Rodriguez. Feldman in 5 innings of work has allowed a run on 4 hits. Walking 1 and striking out 4. Dotel is 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flied out. Feldman kicks and fires the first pitch to Dotel, and it's taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1.
Still going on. I hear you.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Long Island. They've left 3 runners on base. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for York. Actually, the Rebs have left 3 runners on base. The Ducks have stranded 6. 1-1 is the count to Dotel. We'll visit the out-of-town scoreboard again in the Atlantic League and locally in Major League Baseball. Here in the 6th frame.
My mom's had a family from Boston. They're all diehard fans.
1-1 is grounded up the middle, past the mound, fielded by Lombardozzi. The throw across the body is not in time. Wellington Dotel legs out an infield single. And once the ball got over the head of the 6'4 Feldman, Lombardozzi did all he could to make the play, showing good range, but his momentum was taking him towards the second base bag. And Dotel with that good speed legs out the infield single. His first hit of the night and the 5th overall for the Revs. So the go-ahead run is at first with nobody out for Melky Mesa. Mesa is 1 for 2. He has doubled and struck out swinging. Now you have to watch Dotel over at first. He has a pretty healthy lead. He's running. The first pitch is taken. The throw to second, and it hits the pitcher Feldman in the back as he did not get out of the way, and he is down. And Wally Backman will come out and take a look at his starting pitcher. Deanna Reynolds, the trainer for the Long Island Ducks, will also come out and take a look at Brendan Feldman. I don't think Feldman realized that Dotel was running because he simply did not get off of the pitcher's mound. He turned his back and Giardina threw the ball to second, and it ricocheted off of the back of Feldman. He appears to be okay as he gets a nice round of applause from the fans here at PeoplesBank Park. So 1-0 is the count to Melky Mesa. And it's a stolen base for Dotel.
He was hurt, remember that?
Now Feldman will throw some pitches to make sure that he is going to be able to stay in this game. Dotel has his 3rd stolen base in as many attempts this season. And now York has the go-ahead run in scoring position with nobody out. And the big bat's coming up. Want to know the count to Melky Mesa. Fastball taken out the knees for a called strike. Good pitch from Feldman. Levels the count at 1-1. Feldman looks back at Dotel, and Mesa hits a high fly ball to left center field. Looking up is Mazzilli. Goodbye, home run. Melky Mesa launches a 2-run home run off of Brendan Feldman, and the Revs have their first lead of this series. It's now 3-1 in favor of York. So Mesa sits back on the changeup and parks it over the left center field wall towards the carousel. With one big swing of the bat, York is out in front. That's Mesa's first home run of the season. And RBIs 10 and 11 overall. Nelly Rodriguez is 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging and popped out to second. He had a home run cut, but targeting and 1 is the count. So you wonder how much that throw to second on the stolen base attempt by Giardina that hit Feldman in the back affected him in that plate appearance versus Mesa. 1-1 now to Rodriguez. Feldman surrenders his first home run of the season, and the 9th overall given up by the Ducks as a staff. 1-1 pitch is a slow roller in front of the mound, barehanded by Feldman, and he throws to first in time to get Rodriguez. Good play there by Brendan Feldman, helping out his own cause, and that's the first out here in the 6th. The Revs now have 13 home runs this season overall. That is 4th in the Atlantic League. Carlos Franco has grounded out and walked. He takes the first pitch at the knees for a called strike 1. The 0-1. This is away, 1 ball and 1 strike. 80 pitches now thrown by Feldman, 46 for strikes. 1 pitch is in the dirt. This is his longest outing of 2021. His prior 2 starts saw the right-hander toss 5 innings in each of those. Now he is at 5 1/3 tonight. The 2-1. Foul tipped into the glove of Giardina, and that levels the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Feldman working from the first base side of the rubber, kicks and fires. And that fastball is just low, full count. The payoff pitch is grounded to second. Fielded on a couple of hops by Lombardozzi, and he throws to first to retire Franco. So 2 away now for Rashad Crawford, who is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to second and struck out looking. Game 1 of the Twin Bill in Waldorf has gone final. The Blue Crabs shut out the Barnstormers. 3-0 was the final. Devine, the winner for Southern Maryland, improves to 1-2. Shirley, the loss for Lancaster, falls to 2-1. Latos picks up his second save. For Southern Maryland, Harris hit his second home run of the season. 2-0 to Crawford. Lexington has defeated Gastonia in Game 1 of their doubleheader in North Carolina. 2-1 was the final. Two 0 pitches popped up into shallow left center field. Coming on is L.J. Mazzilli, and he makes the catch to end the inning. I'll give you the rest of the scoreboard as our ball game moves along. But here in the 6th, the Revs take the lead, courtesy of a 2-run home run off the bat of Melky Mesa for York. 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. We move to the top of the 7th on a Saturday evening in the Keystone State, and the score is now the York Revolution 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Chris Reed, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Fans, the 2021 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. With a talented roster full of Major League experience and exciting promotions every game, you won't want to miss a second of the action. Tickets are now on sale for all Ducks home games at the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, online at laducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Catholic Health. Long live Long Island. The Ducks trail for the first time in this series. 3-1 is the score as they move to the 7th. First pitch to Sal Giardina from Austin Nicely is swung on and missed. 0-1 is the count. Giardina will be followed by Ben Farias and Johnny Turbo, 8-9-1 in the order. Giardina is 0 for 2. He's grounded into a double play and struck out swinging. And now he's behind here 0-2 as Austin Nicely has been handed the lead for the first time tonight, looking for a shutdown inning. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So in that Lexington-Gastonia game, McGowan picks up the win, improving to 3-0 for the Legends. Hovis goes the distance for the complete game loss, falling to 1-1. Cingrani tallies his second save. For Gastonia, Sale hits his 6th home run of the season, and for Lexington, Barnum, home run number 2. Count remains 1-2 to Sal Giardina. In West Virginia, the Power have a 3-0 lead over the Rockers in the top of the 5th. Hensley on the mound for High Point. And West Virginia has Villanueva towing the rubber. No home runs in that ball game. Again, the 1-2 to Giardina. Chopped over the mound, backhanded by Kenley, and he throws to first, wide. It stays in play. As Sal Giardina is on board with a leadoff infield single. Good range shown by Kenley on that ground ball as he backhanded it. Heading towards the second base bag, he had to throw across the body. And the throw was wide of Nelly Rodriguez. It ricocheted off of the protective netting by the Revs dugout along the first base side. But I want to point out that it's a terrific hustle play on the part of Carlos Castro, because he was ready right there to back up the ball should it have been wide of Nelly Rodriguez, which it was. That's something that goes unrecognized in the box score of a ball game, but is important because the double play is now still in order. Darius swings and misses at the first pitch slider. 0-1 is the count. Darius is 1 for 2. He had a ground rule double in the 3rd and struck out swinging in the 4th. Big hole on the right side of the infield. Darius shows bunt, pulls the bat back and takes the pitch low. 1-1 is the count. 27 batters faced now by Austin Nicely. 16 first pitch strikes. The 1-1 is grounded to short. Sanchez has it. He goes to second for 1. Kenley on to first. Double play. That ball was slowly hit, but turned beautifully. 6-4-3. Sanchez to Kenley to Rodriguez. The leadoff infield single is erased as the Revs turn their second double play of the night behind it nicely, and just like that, the bases are empty for Johnny Turbo. Farias was hustling out of the box, but was thrown out by a step as the twin killing goes 6-4-3. And now it's back to the top of the order, and Johnny Turbo, who's grounded out 3 times. Pitch misses low and inside for ball 1. Turbo trying to extend his on-base streak, which is at a team best 8 consecutive games overall. He's also riding a 4-game hitting streak. He's ahead here, 2 balls and no strikes. That is now 11 double plays overall for the Revs this season. They came in tied with the Ducks in twin killings for third with 9. And 2 big ones behind Austin nicely. The first one came off the bat of Giardina in the second when the Ducks had runners at first and second and only 1 down. 2-1 to Turbo. And that was after back-to-back batters were hit by Nicely in Fuentes and Sanchez. Here, after being given the lead, he gives up a leadoff infield single, but the 6-4-3 allows him to possibly face the minimum here in the 7th and get through this inning unscathed. But now he's behind 3-1 to Turbo. Steve Lombardozzi waiting on deck. Curveball misses outside. And fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. So Turbo extends his on-base streak to a team best 9 consecutive games overall. And that's the 4th walk of the night issued by Austin Nicely. You have to wonder how much he has left in the tank. Mark Mason slowly walks out to the mound. And he's going to take the baseball from Austin Nicely. He will get a nice round of applause from the Revolution faithful. We'll step aside, and when we return, we'll let you know who's coming on in relief for York. The Revs lead it 3-1, but the Ducks have the tying run at the plate when we come back on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night I told my husband, baby, I'm ready to grow. And he said, are we having a baby? I said, no, but I do want to expand our business. So First National Bank of Long Island really delivered.
At First National, we offer competitive rates in the financing you need and access to expert local lenders. We also underwrite and service every loan. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Right-hander Alberto Rodriguez comes on in relief of Austin Nicely. He inherits a runner at first and 2 out, with York leading it 3-1. Steve Lombardozzi will bat from the left side of the plate for the first time tonight. He represents the tying run for the flock. Johnny Turbo is at first with 2 out. Lombardozzi in 3 plate appearances is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. Alberto Rodriguez is 6'1", 225 pounds. 29 years old, from Havana, Cuba originally. Now he resides in Tampa, Florida. Last pitch for the Road Warriors. First pitch to Lombardozzi is in tight for ball 1. So Austin Nicely can only win this game. In terms of a win-loss scenario, obviously, if the Ducks tie the game, it will be a no decision, but he was taken out before any risk of possibly finishing the ballgame on the losing side.
He got hit in the back and he threw a home run.
1-1 is a count to Lombardozzi. In the dirt, and it gets away from Castro, and the wild pitch will allow Turbo to move up into scoring position. So 2-1 now is the count to Lombardozzi. Rodriguez throws his third wild pitch of the season. Ducks are 0 for 6 tonight with runners in scoring position. Fastball taken on the inside corner for a called strike, evens the count at 2-2. Alberto Rodriguez is making his 8th appearance all in relief, no record, and a 4.15 earned run average. The 2-2 to Lombardozzi. Check swing foul. The count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 8 2/3 innings pitched for Rodriguez thus far. 5 runs allowed on 12 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks and 9 strikeouts. 42 batters faced, a .333 batting average against. Again, the 2-2. And Lombardozzi found. Turbo is the runner at second. Tying run at the plate in Lombardozzi. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Check swing foul. So Lombardozzi making Rodriguez work in this plate appearance. If the inning continues, L.J. Mazzilli waits on deck. Austin nicely allows 1 unearned run on 3 hits in 6 2/3 innings. Responsible for Turbo at second base. Lombardozzi grounds it to the right side, backhanded by Rodriguez, and he underhands to first to end the inning. So the Ducks threaten but do not score, as they are now 0 for 7 on the night with runners in scoring position. For Long Island, no runs on 1 hit. And there was a walk and 1 runner left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at PeoplesBank Park with the score York 3 and Long Island 1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Brock Stassi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
The Long Island Ducks take on the West Virginia Power in the middle game of a 3-game series on Wednesday, June 16th. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the Fairfield Properties ballpark gates opening at 5:35, 5:20 for full season ticket holders. It's a Waddle In Wednesday at the ballpark. During each Wednesday home game, fans can enjoy a special offer on a select item at the team's official merchandise store. That's Wednesday, June 16th, when the Ducks take on the West Virginia Power in the middle game of a 3-game midweek series. First pitch is scheduled for 6:35 p.m. To purchase tickets, visit liducks.com, call 631-940-TIXX, or visit the Fairfield Properties ballpark box office Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. That is a terrific promotion. I have visited the Waddle In shop many times, And the merchandise, I could walk out of there buying absolutely everything. You name it in terms of Ducks merchandise, and they have it at the Waddle Inn shop. 0-2 is the count to Carlos Castro. As he takes the pitch low and outside. It'll be 7-8-9 in the order for the Revs. Castro, Jan Sanchez, and Jack Henley. It's a great sign to see Brendan Feldman still on the mound here in the 7th. Castro has 1 for 2. He has grounded out, singled, and scored a run. Feldman in his 6+ innings has allowed 3 runs on 6 hits, walking 1 and striking out 4. 1 home run allowed, and that's been the difference in this ball game. A 2-run shot off the bat of Melky Mesa back in the 6th inning. His first home run of the season. The 2-2. Popped up towards the middle of the diamond. Lombardozzi is under it and makes the catch to retire Castro. So that's now the 5th time in 7 innings that Feldman has erased the leadoff batter. Jan Sanchez is 1 for 2. He has singled and flied out to left. This pitch is taken at the knees for a called strike 1. .93 pitches now thrown by Feldman, 53 for strikes. Pulled down the third baseline. That's a fair ball as it will go all the way into the corner. Sanchez grounds first and heads to second, and he slides in safely with a 1-out double. That ball went right over the third base bag. Barrios was playing off of the line, made the diving attempt to no avail. And Sanchez is in scoring position with 1 man down. As he collects his first double of the season. In steps Jack Henley. First pitch is in the dirt. Nice sliding play to his right by Giardina to keep the runner at second in Sanchez. 1-0 is the count. Kenley singled and stole a base in at the 3rd and then had a sacrifice fly back in the 5th. That tied the game at 1. It resulted in a double play. Pulled to first, fielded cleanly by Sanchez. And he steps on the bag to erase Kenley, with Sanchez moving over to 3rd and Jan Sanchez. Now there's 2 away as the Revs go back to the top of the order, and Darian Sanford. The sacrifice fly was credited to Kenley as the ball thrown by Turbo was cut off by the first baseman Sanchez. Hector Sanchez then threw to 3rd to erase Jan Sanchez. 9-3-5. Darian Sanford is over 3. He's grounded out twice and struck out swinging. This pitch is cut on and missed. 4th time through the order for the Revs against Brendan Feldman. York 1 for 5 tonight with runners in scoring position. 1 for 10 in the series. They're hitting .361 with men in scoring position and 2 out this season. A tremendous number. .341 with runners in scoring position overall. So an even better number by 20 points with 2 men down. Good fastball from Feldman. Beats Sanford. 0-2 is the count. You'd have to think that this is going to be the last inning for Feldman. There is action in the Ducks bullpen down the left field line. But remember, you lose the DH after the pitcher comes out of the game unless a double switch is made in terms of the spot in the batting order. Lou Ford is scheduled to bat 2nd in the 8th inning. And as the Ducks will send up 3, 4, and 5. Mazzilli, Ford, and Jackson. Heart of the order. see if Mark Mason stays with Alberto Rodriguez or goes back to his bullpen in the 8th inning. He's hoping for some insurance here. The 0-2 is fouled off. I mentioned earlier that Brendan Feldman attended Lindenwood University. 13-5 in his collegiate career, a 3.01 earned run average, 2 shutouts, 2 saves, in 167 2/3 innings pitched. 145 hits, 69 earned runs, 56 earned runs, 37 walks, and 166 strikeouts. Fastball just misses, 1-2 is the count. The two numbers that really stand out, his whip was 1.08, and he had 8.9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. And now continues his career professionally after playing collegiately at Lindenwood University. 1-2. This is high, 2-2. Feldman made one start with the Flock in 2019, allowing 6 runs on 8 hits in 4 innings, 5 earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. He's looking for a big out here to keep the deficit at a pair of runs. A 2-2 to Sanford. There's a little tapper in front of home plate. That's a fair ball, and again, Sanford slow out of the batter's box. That's the second time tonight that he did not hustle out of the box, and the putout goes 2-3, and that ends the inning. And a big pitch and out is recorded by Brendan Feldman here in the bottom of the 7th. For the Revs, no runs on 1 hit, and 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the 8th here at PeoplesBank Park. And the score remains York 3 and Long Island 1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Clint Freeman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
There's no better time than now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825. Mark Mason goes to his bullpen for the second time tonight. Now on in relief for the York Revolution is the left-hander Brandon Fry. Fry looking to bridge this game to Jim Fuller, the closer for York, both former members of the New Britain Bees. So Brandon Fry faces the heart of the Revolution batting order. I should say the Ducks batting order. With York out in front 3-1. This is Fry's 8th appearance, all in relief. No record at a 2.08 earned run average. He has 1 hold to his ledger thus far. 8 2/3 innings pitched, 2 runs allowed on 7 hits. 1 home run surrendered, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. A .219 batting average against 34 batters faced in total. LJ Mazzilli is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. lefty-righty matchup. Fry's first pitch in relief is a fastball low and outside for ball one. Brandon Fry is 6'3", 195 pounds. 28 years old, originally from Canton, Ohio, now resides in New Britain, Connecticut. And is a former member of the New Britain Bees, formerly of the Atlantic League. Now members of the Futures Collegiate Baseball League, the FCBL. 1-0 to Maz. It is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Alberto Rodriguez retired. The only batter he faced is Steve Lombardozzi.
One like you have.
And now Fry is behind 3-0 to Mazzilli. Looking to get on base. Lou Ford, the hitting coach and cleanup batter, waiting on deck. You'd have to think Mazzilli will be taking all the way here. The 3-0 is on the inside corner for a called strike, a very high strike. 3-1 is the count. The Ducks have been out hit 7-3 tonight, and they trail 3-1. The 3-1 to Mazzilli. Pulled foul down the third baseline. So after falling behind 3-0, Fry has come back to work the count full. Payoff pitch. Line to right. Giving chase is Crawford. He moves under to make the catch. To retire Mazzilli. That's a big out recorded by Fry. He was behind 3-0. And comes back to erase the all-important leadoff batter here in the 8th. So Mazzilli is now 0 for 3. Lou Ford steps in. He's grounded out all 3 times. Looking for his first hit of the night. From the third base side of the rubber, Fry's first pitch is a fastball that just misses for ball 1. Austin nicely allows just an unearned run on 3 hits in 6 2/3 innings, 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. 28 batters face 16 first pitch strikes. 1-0 to Ford is lined to deep left center field, giving chase is Melky Mesa. He won't get there as it goes up against the wall. Ford rounds first and heads to second and will arrive in safely with a 1-out stand-up double. That ball was well struck by Lou Ford, and his first hit of the evening is a 2-base hit, and it'll bring the tying run to the plate in Brian Jackson. So Ford has his first double of the season. And the Ducks have life here in the 8th as Ryan Jackson steps in. 0 for 2. They pair of groundouts and a walk. He represents the tying run. The Ducks 0 for 7 tonight with runners in scoring position after going 4 for 5 last evening. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Long Island has stranded 7 runners on base. But one big swing at the bat could change everything right here. 1-0 to Jackson. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner for a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Jackson in 2019 against York had a .293 batting average with 4 RBIs. Fastball taken on the inside corner for a called strike. Fry gets ahead on the count, 1-2 to Ryan Jackson. He's looking for a strikeout here. Pitch to Ryan in the dirt. Knocked down by Castro. He's been busy tonight. As the count is level at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ryan Jackson, one of many players on this Long Island Ducks roster with big league experience. He was a member of the St. Louis Cardinals from 2012 to 2013, appearing in 20 games. And most recently in 2015, played for the Los Angeles Angels. 22 games in total in that season. Fry sets at the belt. The 2-2 to Jackson. This is low, full count. So 3 batters faced by Brandon Fry, 2 full counts. He was behind 3-0 to Mazzilli and came back to erase him by way of a line drive to right. Lou Ford had a well-struck double, and now it's 3-2 to Ryan Jackson. But Ray Fuentes waiting on deck. Fry's payoff pitch is on its way. And Jackson hits a fly ball to left center field, fairly deep. And running into the gap to make the catch is Darian Sanford for the second out. I thought that ball had a little more carry than it did. Sanford, with that very good speed, was able to track it down in the gap. Ducks now 0 for 8 on the night with runners in scoring position. Still looking for that big hit. And maybe they will get it from Ray Fuentes. Fuentes is 0 for 2. He's reached on an error, bounced into a fielder's choice, and has been, excuse me, he's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging, walk that was hit by a pitch. Left-handed batter facing the lefty Fry. Fry looks back at Ford at second. First pitch to Fuentes, inside and high for ball 1. Runners in scoring position at 2 outs this season. Fuentes is hitting, looking for his first hit, I should say, 0 for 2. He's ahead here on the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Switch hitting first baseman Hector Sanchez waits on deck if Fuentes can reach. 2-0 pitch is outside, 3 balls and no strikes. So Fry is continuing to walk the tightrope. So far, no damage done. He was behind 3-0 to Mazzilli. And that bat went to a full count. So did the at-bat to Ryan Jackson. 2 outs recorded. Lou Ford double sandwiched in between. And now it's 3-0 to Fuentes. And that pitch is taken right down the middle for a called strike. 3-1 now to Ray Fuentes. Fry takes a long look into his battery mate Carlos Castro. Fuentes asks for time and has it granted to him by home plate umpire Justin Sims. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. So another full count. 4 batters faced and 3 full counts for Brandon Fry. A king-sized payoff pitch is on its way from Fry to Fuentes. The 3-2. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he didn't, says base umpire John Grasso. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go far. A Great at bat there by Fuentes. Now 5 walks on the night issued by Revs pitchers. So the tying run is at first in the speedy Fuentes. The go-ahead run comes to the plate and the power-hitting Hector Sanchez. Sanchez is 0 for 2. He's bounced into a field of choice, reached on an error, and been hit by a pitch. Ford, the lead runner at second. Fuentes, the trail runner at first. First pitch, fastball is low for ball 1. "21 pitches now thrown by Brandon Fry in this inning, only 9 for strikes. Pulled just foul over the third baseline. And the count is even at a ball and a strike. The Flock have great speed in that tying run at first in the person of Ray Fuentes. So if Hector Sanchez could find the gap, this game could potentially be all knotted up at 3. The 1-1. Misses inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. The fans wanted that call, but basically Justin Sims is saying, nothing I can do. I am just listening to the earpiece that tells me ball or strike with the robotic umpire. That pitcher's definitely inside. The 2-1. Rounded foul. Just past Wally Backman. As he dodges out of the way with some fancy footwork. And that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow afternoon, the finale of this 3-game series and brief road trip. 2 o'clock is the first pitch. Scheduled time. We get things started with the pregame show at 1:45. A pair of right-handers, Mike Bolsinger for Long Island, Bruce Bell for York. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on here in the top of the 8th. 3-1. The Revs have a 2-run lead. Sanchez just gets a piece of the breaking ball to stay alive. Brandon Fry is in his 8th professional season and 5th in the Atlantic League. This is his first as a member of the York Revolution. He's about to throw his 25th pitch here in this top of the 8th inning. 2-2 is inside, full count. 5 batters faced by Fry, 4 full counts. And that means an automatic start for the base runners, which is big. Ford from second and Fuentes from first. Now, with the speed of Fuentes, a shot into the gap should get the Ducks even. He'll get the head start. Playing behind him is the first baseman, Nelly Rodriguez. Sanchez. Runners go. Sanchez, it's a fly ball to center field. Backpedaling is Darian Sanford, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Ducks struggles with runners in scoring position continue as they are now 0 for 9 tonight. Brandon Fry is able to keep them off of the scoreboard here in the 8th. For the Flock, no runs on 1 hit. There was a walk and 2 runners left on base. In the middle of the 8th, York leads it 3-1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is catcher Sal Giardina, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make free accounts on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Wally Backman goes to his bullpen for the first time tonight. Now on in relief of Brendan Feldman is the right-hander Brady Dragmeyer. It's a quality start for Feldman, but he is on the short end of a 3-1 score. As the Rebs come to the plate here in the last of the 8th, looking for some insurance. Josh Vitters will be the first batter against Dragmeyer. He grounds it to third. Farias, nice play on the backhand over the bag, and he throws across the diamond on one hop. Fielded by Sanchez in time. Put a circle around that one. One pitch and one out as Vitters is retired on a spectacular defensive play on both ends. First by Ben Farias and then by Hector Sanchez. Ball went right over the third base bag. Arias fielded it cleanly. And then with his momentum taking him in foul territory, threw to first on a couple of hops. Sanchez made the play and held the bag. Very impressive 5-3 putout to start the 8th. Melky Mesa is 2 for 3. He has a pair of extra base hits, the second being the difference of this ballgame, a 2-run home run back in the 6th against Brendan Feldman. Oh, and 1 is the count to Mesa. Chop to third, backing up on it is Farias. And he fires across in time. Score at 5-3. Back-to-back groundouts to Ben Farias behind Brady Dragmeyer, who is making his Long Island Ducks debut tonight. He was signed by the Ducks on June the 8th. 2 out and nobody on for Nelly Rodriguez, who is 0 for 3. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, foul. So despite being on the short end of a 3-1 score, it's a quality start for Brendan Feldman. 7 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed, all earned on 7 hits, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts, 1 home run surrendered. 28 batters faced, 14 first pitch strikes. 1-2 to Rodriguez. Feldman threw 103 pitches and 60 of them were for strikes. One-two. Lined up the middle for a base hit. So Rodriguez has his first base knock of the evening, a clean single to center. And that's now 8 hits overall for York in this ballgame. Carlos Franco steps in 0 for 2, a walk sandwiched between a pair of groundouts. In the top of the 9th inning, Ducks are scheduled to send up 8-9-1 in the order. Sal Giardina, Ben Farias, and Johnny Turbo. Most likely against Jim Fuller, the Rebs closer. 0-1 to Franco. Fuller has appeared in 4 games, all in relief, and is tied for the team lead in saves with 2. Tapped in front of home plate. It's fielded by Giardina, and he throws to first to end the inning. One hit and 1 left for the Revs. Let's take this game to the top half of the 9th inning. The Ducks 3 offensive outs remaining. They trail York 3-1 on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is Johnny Helwig, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at psegLINY.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Left-hander Jim Fuller comes on in relief for the York Revolution, looking to close this game out. Revs lead the Ducks 3-1. Sal Giardina will lead off for the Flock. They'll be followed by Ben Farias and Johnny Turbo. Giardina is 1 for 3 tonight with an infield single. Fuller's first pitch is a fastball that misses inside for ball 1. Fuller's making his 5th appearance, all in relief, no record, and a 2.25 earned run average. The 1-0 is fouled to the screen. I said earlier that he had 2 saves on the season. It's actually 1 save in 2 opportunities. 4 innings pitched, 2 runs allowed on 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks and 7 strikeouts. A 188 batting average against, 16 total hitters faced thus far. A 1-1. Taken at the knees for a called strike, and the count is now 1-2. Giardina trying to get on base to bring that potential tying run to the plate. 1-2 is slowly hit to the left side. Fuller knocks it down but has no play. And Giardina has his second hit of the night, both by way of the infield single variety. And the Ducks have a leadoff base runner here in the ninth. That was going to be a tough play no matter what for Fuller as he went to the right of the mound, sliding down on the play. His momentum was taking him towards the third baseline. And Giardina legs out the infield single, so the tying run comes to the plate in Farias. First pitch is a little flare up the middle, and making the nice backhanded play on the outfield grass was the second baseman Jack Henley for the first out. Farias is now 1 for 4 on the night. The ball looked like it had base hit written all over it, but Henley showing very impressive range. There was no way that Darian Sanford had a chance to make the play on the ball. So put a circle around that one. A nice defensive play by Jack Henley. Back to the top of the order, and Johnny Turbo, who's 0 for 3 with a walk. Now a 9-game on-base streak for Turbo. First pitch is grounded foul down the third baseline. Turbo now has an opportunity to extend his hitting streak, which is at 4 straight games. Jim Fuller is 5'10", 190 pounds. 34 years old, originally from Brighton, Massachusetts, now resides in Underhill. He's peaked at the AAA level professionally. Good tailing fastball. Gets Turbo to chase. 0-2 is to count. The Revs trying to force a rubber game tomorrow afternoon. Castro sets up away, now comes towards the inner half. Pitch to Turbo is waved at and missed. Not a good at bat there by Johnny Turbo. And now the Ducks are down to their final out of the night as it's left up to Steve Lombardozzi, who will once again bat from the right side of the plate. Turbo did not look comfortable in that at bat against Fuller. Lombardozzi is 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. Can you keep this game alive for the Ducks, who have just 5 hits on the night? The pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Reminder, at the conclusion of this game, we will recap everything that took place in our post-game show. Look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and locally in the big leagues, and set you up for tomorrow's series finale. Grounded to short, fielded by Sanchez. He goes a short way to second, and that'll do it. In the top of the ninth for the Long Island Ducks. No runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. The final score tonight from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. It was the York Revolution 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1. Back to talk about it in just a moment, right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is infielder Ryan Jackson. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Mike Moore back with you from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the postgame show. The York Revolution have defeated the Long Island Ducks tonight by the final score of 3-1 as they even up this three-game weekend series at a victory apiece. It was right-hander Brendan Feldman on the mound for the Flock tonight, opposed by left-hander Austin Nicely, towing the rubber for the York Revolution. The Ducks wasted no time against Nicely in terms of getting on the scoreboard. With one out, Steve Lombardozzi singled and then advanced all the way to third on a pair of passed balls charged to Carlos Castro. That brought up L.J. Mazzilli, and he drove in Lombardozzi with the game's first run by way of a sacrifice fly. For Mazzilli, it was his fourth run batted in of the season. And three batters into this game, the Long Island Ducks had a 1-0 lead. The Ducks threatened again in the second with one out. Ray Fuentes and Hector Sanchez were both hit by a pitch, but then Sal Giardina grounded into a double play that glanced off of the glove of Austin Nicely right to Jack Kennedy, the second baseman. The Twin Killing went down 1-4-3, and the Ducks threatened but did not score. The Ducks had a plethora of opportunities in this ballgame to extend the lead, but were unable to take advantage, and that really came back to haunt them here this evening. So the score remained 1-0 in favor of the Flock as we moved all the way to the fifth inning. Brendan Feldman was in a very nice pitching groove. Carlos Castro led off the inning with a single. Castro was on at first base when Jan Sanchez followed with a single of his own. So the Revs had runners at first and second and nobody out. Both runners advanced on a wild pitch thrown by Feldman. So the tying run was 90 feet away, and the go-ahead run was at second. That brought up Jack Kenley. He had a fly ball to right field that was caught by Johnny Turbo. Castro tagged from third. He was able to come in to score, but a heads-up play by Hector Sanchez as he cut the ball off on the throw in, and then made a nice throw to third to throw out Jan Sanchez. The double play was recorded after the sacrifice fly. It was the first RBI of the season for Kenley. And the double play on the advanced attempt on the throw. The putout went 9-3-5. The bases were empty, but the Revs got even at one. And then Darian Sanford grounded out to end the inning. But 1-1 was the score as we played 5 innings here in the Keystone State. The Ducks got a one-out walk from Ryan Jackson in the 6th, but then Ray Fuentes struck out swinging and Hector Sanchez bounced into a fielder's choice. So another 0 for Long Island offensively, and that took us to the bottom half of inning number 6 when the Revs took the lead for good. And it was a very wild inning, and an inning that Brendan Feldman was a warrior throughout, and we'll talk about it. Wellington Dotel led off with an infield single. Dotel, with the batter at the plate in Melky Mesa, stole second base. I'm not sure if Feldman just didn't get out of the way or did not realize that Dotel was in motion. He turned his back, and the throw from Sal Giardina was attempting to go to second base, and the throw went right into the back between the numbers of Brendan Feldman and ricocheted towards the first baseline. It was picked up by Hector Sanchez. It was a stolen base for Wellington Dotel, and now the concern was the health of Brendan Feldman. He remained in the game, but you could tell he was shaken up quite a bit. He took a few warm-up tosses, but did stay in. So the go-ahead run was in scoring position with nobody out. And that brought up Melky Mesa. And he had the turning point of this game, launching a go-ahead 2-run home run well over the wall in left center field. His first round tripper of the season. RBIs 10 and 11. And with one big swing of the bat, the Revs had their first lead of the series. 3-1 was the score. The Ducks threatened into 7th, but once again could not come up with the big hit. Sal Giardina led off the frame with an infield single, but then Ben Farias grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. Johnny Turbo walked to extend his on-base streak to a team-high 9 consecutive games, and then Steve Lombardozzi grounded out when Mark Mason went to his bullpen and called on reliever Alberto Rodriguez to face the only batter he would go up against in Lombardozzi, but he did retire him, so the Revs were able to hang on to the lead. The score remained 3-1 as we went to the 8th, with 1 out. Lou Ford doubled. And then with 2 away, Ray Fuentes had a long turn to the plate drawing a walk. This is all against Brandon Fry. Fry was able to come up with the hold, but Fry definitely labored. 5 batters faced, and 4 of the 5 Ducks batters went to a full count against Fry. After the 2-out walk to Fuentes put runners at first and second, the tying run was at first. A go-ahead run came to the plate. The count was 3-2 to Hector Sanchez. They just got under an off-speed pitch thrown by Fry and flied out to Darian Sanford in center field. The score remained 3-1 as we went to the top of the 9th, with Jim Fuller coming on in relief looking for the save. Sal Giardina opened up the inning with an infield single. So the tying run once again came to the plate, but then Fuller settled down, retiring the next 3 batters in succession, with Ben Farias popping out to second, Johnny Turbo striking out swinging, and Steve Lombardozzi bouncing into a fielder's choice. The game was over, and the Revs were able to hang on for the come-from-behind victory. 3-1 was the final. Let's take a look at the final numbers in this evening's ballgame. For the York Revolution, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 5 runners left on base. For the Long Island Ducks, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They stranded 10. The Ducks were 0 for 9 tonight with runners in scoring position after going 4 for 5 last night en route to the 6-0 victory. The winning pitcher is Austin Nicely. He improves to 1-1. Brendan Feldman, the tough luck loss, drops to 0-1. Jim Fuller picks up his 2nd save of the season. The time of the game was 2 hours and 36 minutes, and the paid crowd here tonight at PeoplesBank Park was 2,605. So with the victory, the Revs improved to 6-8 on the season, and they are now 2-4 here at PeoplesBank Park. They pick up their first victory against the Long Island Ducks. These 2 teams will meet head-to-head 24 total times this year. So the Revs have their first triumph in 2021 against the Flock, and now once again are 2 games back of Long Island for first place in the first half of the North Division standings. The Ducks' 3-game winning streak comes to a close as they drop to 8-6 on the young season, and are once again a game below the break-even point on the road at 3-4. The Ducks lead again against the York Revolution in the standings, drops down to 2 games. They had a 2-game lead over the Lancaster Barnstormers, and we'll talk about the Barnstormers in our out-of-town scoreboard during the next block of our post-game show. But a tough luck loss for Brendan Feldman. A quality start, 7 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed on 7 hits, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts, 1 home run surrendered, and a wild pitch thrown for Feldman. Feldman faced a total of 28 batters and threw 14 first pitch strikes. Feldman over the century mark in pitch count as well, 103 pitches, 60 for strikes. Quality start as well for Austin Nicely in his first victory. 1 unearned run allowed on 3 hits in 6 2/3 innings, 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. He also hit a pair of batters. Feldman, Nicely, did work around that though, as he comes away with the victory. Feldman, Nicely, threw a total of 92 pitches, 55 for strikes, 28 batters faced, and 16 first pitch strikes for Austin Nicely, the winning pitcher tonight, as he improves to 1-1 on the season. We'll take another break, and when our postgame show continues, we will take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and see what's happening locally in Major League Baseball as well. It's time for our Player of the Game honors, and we will go with co-players of the game tonight. Sal Giardina went 2 for 4 with a pair of infield singles. Ray Fuentes, in 4 plate appearances, reached base 3 times with 2 walks, a hit by a pitch at his 4th stolen base overall. So we'll give the co-players of the game tonight to Sal Giardina and Ray Fuentes. Again, we will come right back one more time to wrap this one up as the Revs even up this 3-game series at a victory apiece, winning tonight by the final score of 3-1. The Long Island Ducks post-game show continues in just a moment right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jose Quas, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Hey fans, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Mike Moore back with you one final time from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. The York Revolution even up this 3-game weekend series at a victory apiece with a 3-0 triumph tonight over the Long Island Ducks. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and see what's happening locally in Major League Baseball as well. We'll begin in Waldorf, Maryland, where the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and Lancaster Barnstormers are playing a doubleheader after being postponed last night. In game number 1, the Blue Crabs were victorious over the Barnstormers. 3-0 was the final. The victory in that first game goes to Devine as he improves to 1-2 on the season. Shirley suffers the loss for Lancaster, falling to 2-1. Matt Latos notches his second save of the season. The lone home run in that game came on the Southern Maryland side off the bat of Harris, his second home run in 2021. So in game 1 of the Twin Bill, the Blue Crabs shut out the Barnstormers by the final score of 3-0. And they are playing game number 2 as we speak in that twin bill. And in the bottom of the 6th, Lancaster and Southern Maryland are tied at 1. The Blue Crabs looking for the sweep. The Barnstormers trying to gain a split of the doubleheader. Lancaster right now has Moya on the mound. And for Southern Maryland, towing the rubber is Briseno. Silk was the starter for Lancaster in the nightcap, and Barker, the starting pitcher for Southern Maryland. Lancaster got a home run from Peroni, his first of the season, and that's the lone home run in that game. So 1-1 is the score in the bottom of the 6th in game number 2 of the doubleheader between Southern Maryland and Lancaster. In game 1 of a doubleheader in Gastonia, in Lexington, the Legends defeated the Honey Hunters 2-1 was the final. For Lexington, Kevin McGowan picks up the victory, improving to 3-0. Hovis suffers the complete game loss for the Honey Hunters, dropping to 1-1. Singrani his second save for the Legends. Sale hits his 6th home run of the season for the Honey Hunters. And for the Legends, Barnum hit home run number 2. So game number 1 of that twin bill goes to Lexington at home. 2-1 was the final in 7 innings of play. And in game number 2 of that doubleheader, they are currently in the bottom of the 3rd inning with Gastonia out in front 5-1. The Honey Hunters scored 5 runs in the top half of the 1st inning. Candelario is on the mound for Gastonia. Beggs towing the rubber for Lexington. Skoll has hit home run number 5 on the season for Gastonia. Tapia home run number 2 for the Honey Hunters. Those are the home runs in that game. So 5-1 Gastonia in front of Lexington in game number 2 of that twin bill. That game is in the bottom half of inning number 3. In West Virginia, they move to the top of the 8th inning with the Power out in front of the Rockers. 9-3 is the score. High Point saw Hensley get roughed up in this game. He was the starter, allowing 7 runs on 11 hits and 4 1/3 innings. Now, Povsey is the pitcher, for the High Point Rockers, currently on the mound. For West Virginia, Villanueva allowed 3 unearned runs in 7 innings of work and has given way to Young, who is on in relief. No home runs for the Rockers in that game. And for the Power, Jovan Gonzalez has the lone home run, his 2nd of the season. West Virginia 9, High Point 3, and the top of the 8th inning in West Virginia. Locally in the big leagues, the Mets take their 2nd consecutive game in Flushing from the Padres. 4-1 was the final. Marcus Stroman improves to 6-4, allowing 1 run on 6 hits in 6 1/3 innings, walking 1 and striking out 3. Edwin Diaz notches his 12th save of the season. Joe Musgrove suffers a loss, falling to 4-6. Fernando Tatis Jr. hits his 18th home run of the season for the Padres. For the Metropolitans, Francisco Lindor, his 6th round tripper, and Jonathan Villar, home run number 6 as well. 4-1 the final, the Mets over the Padres as they go for the sweep tomorrow afternoon at Citi Field. The Mets are now 32-24 on the season. In Philadelphia, the Yankees scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th to tie the game at 7. But then in the bottom of the 10th, the Phillies were able to walk off on the Yankees in a wild affair. 8-7 was the final. 15 runs scored on 24 hits in that ball game. The winning pitcher was Archie Bradley in relief, improving to 2-1. Aroldis Chapman suffers a loss, falling to 4-2. Vince Velasquez got the start for Philadelphia in that one. Jameson Taillon was the starter for the Yankees. And Gary Sanchez hit home run number 8 in that game for the Pinstripes. Rougned Odor hit his 6th, and DJ LeMahieu hit home run number 4 for the Bombers. No home runs in the game for the Phillies, but the Phillies come away with the victory in walk-off fashion. 1 out when the winning run scored. 8-7 the final. The Phillies over the Yankees in 10 innings. Here at PeoplesBank Park, the Revs defeated the Ducks. 3-1 was the final. they even up this 3-game weekend series out of victory apiece, and now that sets up our rubber game here tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be the 3rd consecutive series in which the Ducks are playing a rubber game, but so far so good. They took the rubber game last weekend against Southern Maryland in Waldorf. They won the rubber game earlier this week in Waddle-Off fashion over the High Point Rockers, and now hope to win this series also tomorrow, playing the rubber game against the York Revolution here tomorrow afternoon. The pitching probables see a pair of right-handers facing off. Mike Bolsinger gets the nod for the Ducks. He is 0-3 on the season with an earned run average of an even 9. Bruce Bell toes the rubber for the Revolution. The right-hander is 0-1 with an ERA of 12.15. First pitch is scheduled for 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we kick things off with the Long Island Ducks pregame show, which begins at 1:45. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight's broadcast here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, and hopefully the Ducks can bounce back tomorrow and take this series, enjoy the off day on Monday, and then get ready to kick off a very exciting 9-game homestand, starting with a 3-game series during the week against the West Virginia Power, then next weekend, Father's Day weekend, against the Lancaster Barnstormers, and then this midweek series the following week closes out the homestand against the Gastonia Honey Hunters. A lot of baseball coming up in Central Islip for the Long Island Ducks, as they have had a tremendous amount of success at Fairfield Properties Ballpark this year, and hope to continue that success when they return home beginning on Tuesday night. The Ducks are 5-2 so far in front of the Flock Faithful, and they hope that they have another successful 9-game homestand coming up beginning on Tuesday evening. So that's going to do it for now from PeoplesBank Park in York, Pennsylvania. Once again, our final score tonight, it was the York Revolution 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1. Again, a reminder, our next game broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, first pitch scheduled between the Revs and the Ducks, the rubber game of this 3-game series. We kick things off with the Ducks pregame show right here at 1:45. So that's going to do it again from PeoplesBank Park here in York, Pennsylvania. Once again, our final score tonight, it was the York Revolution 3 and the Long Island Ducks 1. For our entire crew here at the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, I'm Mike Moore saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Have a great weekend as well. The Revolution win it tonight. 3-1 was the final, as we say good night from the Keystone State of Pennsylvania, with the Revs victorious over the Ducks by the final score of 3-1. We'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon, everybody. Have a great night.